We are locked down again in Ontario right now. Doug Ford coming down with some very hard measures recently, but what he wasn't telling you guys was that you need to be hitting the like button on these videos for the YouTube algorithm so that this can get pushed all the way to the other provinces that have not been locked down yet. So if you're from Ontario, make sure you hit the like button so that maybe Saskatchewan can get locked down. But I am from Ontario and we are in a current state of lockdown again, thanks to Mr. Ford. And if you are new here, I talk a lot about finances and real estate investing, so I'd really appreciate you subscribe to the channel. The Ontario government has issued a stay-at-home order. I was already staying at home. I can't stay at home any harder, Mr. Ford. What do you want? The stay-at-home order will be on Thursday, January the 14th at 12:01 a.m. But don't worry. You can go to the grocery store, you can go to the gas station, you can do a lot of stuff, but stay home. But what about exercise? No, you can exercise, it's okay. You can go for walks, but they have to be essential exercise walks. So like walk briskly, no leisure walks. You will have to stay in your home for 28 days unless it is an essential reason for you to go out. Yeah, sorry Ontario residents, stay home. It's all you've been hearing for a year. Just do it again. But what if they catch me? Oh, don't worry. The police and the bylaw officers will be out looking for you. So just try to get away from them. You never will. So I suggest urban camouflage. Nah, just kidding. Ontario's caught violating the stay-at-home order could face a fine and prosecution under the Reopening Ontario Act. If you're caught violating this, you could be fined or prosecuted under the Ontario Reopening Act. And there's another act, Emergency Management and Civil Emergency Management, or EMPSA. Now, but here's something really serious, guys. Playing around a bit. You could actually go to jail for a year. I'm not sure how long of a walk it would be to go to jail, but you could actually go to jail for a year for violating this. Probably one of those giant parties or something like that would get you the year in jail. So Ontario's not messing around right now, so you're going to have to really pay attention and only go out when it's actually essential. I get it, you were born in this country, you have all these rights and freedoms, and they're being taken away by the government right now. Solicitor General Sylvia Jones says, "Let me be clear, if people are found not complying with these orders, they will be subject to fines and prosecutions. We are taking the situation very seriously and we ask that all Ontarians do the same." Well, good news if you're a non-essential employee, you will get to work from home now. That's going to be less drive time, less gas, finding a place to park, brushing the snow off your car, packing a lunch. You get to work from home. And for all the parents out there, a lot of the schools are being closed in the Toronto area and also the Windsor area. Now you get Toronto being a hub where a lot of travel comes in and out, but Windsor, is it the border? I don't know why. I thought you couldn't really cross via car as easy right now, so wondering why they shut down Windsor but not, say, London or Kitchener or areas in southwestern Ontario. So parents, you'll be doing a lot of Microsoft Teams, which is like a Zoom with your kids. And what do you think was going to happen? It was going to be 1 week? No, of course. How do you boil a frog? 1 degree at a time. So don't expect for this to even end at the first deadline. After the 28 days, we will likely get extended. So don't get all your hopes up. I know that's really sad news. I'm really sorry. I wish I could change it. Just got to keep our composure. Other changes, non-retail stores can only open at 7 a.m. and have to be closed at 8 p.m. So sorry for that late night LCBO, which is our liquor store in Ontario if you're watching worldwide. That will be closed. Sorry. But you should be doing dry January anyways.
But Jeff, I'm locked in the house. I need my liquor. I need to leave the house at 8 o'clock.
Sorry, not going to happen. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, I got a cottage. I'll just leave to the cottage. Well, they're saying you can't even go to your secondary property right now unless there's essential work to do there. So you better hope something's broken over there. You got to go over to fix it. And then you got to stay overnight for about 3 weeks in your Muskoka cottage. Ford goes on to say, when we have stay-at-home orders, that's pretty serious. Last week I stood here and I told you our province is in crisis. The facts are clear. Cases and deaths are the highest since the state of the pandemic and the community spread continues to escalate. Look, we all want to return to normal, but our healthcare is being really strained right now. So we're all gonna have to do our parts and hopefully we can get through this. It'll be the spring before no time. And since we're Canadian, we're not used to being indoors in the winters. Like, have you even seen your neighbor in a few months, regardless of this virus? I also have here the Ontario Real Estate Association, if you're into real estate. The president, Sean Morrison, was saying about, let's say, Airbnbs. Short-term rentals for recreational purposes are effectively closed as of January 12th, 2021. If a booking was made prior to January 12th, it is permitted to go forward. Renovations started before January 12th will be permitted to continue, but those have not started are not permitted to start. The government has not indicated when the new measures will be lifted. Also for real estate, masks need to be worn at all times. Open houses are completely banned. I had a lady today, she came into a house I was at and she says, "Is this an open house?" I'm like, "Lady, open houses have been banned for a year." For real estate, we are encouraged to use virtual tools first, so ask your realtor to give you a virtual showing. Urgently needed in-person showings are permitted but must be scheduled in advance. As essential services, brokerages can remain open, but they suggest to try to work as remotely as possible. And the Ontario Real Estate Association is actually determining if photography and staging is actually essential to our business. And then there's some fluff at the end about maybe we'll return to normal and let's put our clients first. Okay, so I know the back half of this is talking a little bit about real estate, but if you are looking to sell your home right now, you probably want to wait till the spring market. The market's going to slingshot forward. And since you're sitting at home right now, if you want to learn to invest, check out some of the other videos on my channel. I have a lot of money making videos for you guys right now because you might as well learn since you're sitting at home. And if you are looking to, say, to invest in stocks or Bitcoin, I do have a Wealthsimple app linked below where you get $10 free when you deposit $100 within the app. It's a zero commission trading app that you can trade. Also, get over and follow me on Instagram. I post there every single day at Jeff Weibel. So if you want to be part of the action over there, get over and follow me on Instagram. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And we'll see you guys in the next video.